And joining us live from Hawaii, here is Alfred Asenas. Alfred.
Aloha, Alma.
Aloha.
Thanks. Let's go ahead. Just pull up one of those two flyers that I sent to the group. The first one really got my attention. A friendly reminder from the city county of Honolulu about staying indoors. And if we can pull up that poster there, it's very blunt. It's very straightforward. Keep your butts off the beach, okay? Kasi it's really, obviously it's easier said than done when you're dealing with a culture that has a lot of outdoor activities to include going to the beach and swimming. But the city county of Honolulu is constantly reminding residents and as well as tourists to not be outdoors and to not gather along the sand shore. But of course, but they're allowing swimming, snorkeling, and a bit of exercising to stay in shape, but not to gather in groups. And I do. The other highlight I wanted to share with everyone as we continue to tally the numbers here. One of the other major items that took place earlier yesterday was 15 additional cases were discovered in one hospital, and that's the Maui Medical Center. 15 staff workers were tested positive for COVID-19. And that really woke up a lot of officials, especially on Maui, when, at this point, there's still fewer cases there than here on Oahu. And we managed to talk to one of the health workers there. She's actually in the management position, but because of Privacy Act concerns and given her position, she didn't want to disclose anymore, and she wanted to remain anonymous. But she let me quote her by saying that the hospital here is doing its best to keep our patients, so this is what she's saying, and the staff here as safe as possible. As for me, it is important that we stay positive, keeping everyone else positive in order to be able to care for our patients. We emphasize the importance of proper PPE, protective equipment, and good practice to prevent the spread of the virus and support everyone as much as we can. I have been trying to keep my head above water as much as I can. So really, there's not much to share as the situation is developing. So we're going to continue to monitor the developments here in Hawaii, which also triggered a message from Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard calling for the resignation of the health director here and one of the other health officials. So there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of concern from other political officials about how the state has been handling. But, just like anywhere else in the world, Alma, the government, whoever's in charge, are doing the best they can to prevent the spread and to contain this virus once and for all. Alma.
Okay, so keep your butts off the beach. That's what it's saying. But
yeah, I wish
so
we could pull up that poster.
But there are still people in the beach? Is that what you're saying? Are they allowed to still? I thought the beaches are closed.
The sand portion, ganito yun, no? So the people can still swim.
Okay.
The people can still, go jogging, doing, physical exercise, but they cannot gather themselves. They cannot loiter on the sand. They once they get up to the beach, they go straight to the water or they go jogging around it, but they cannot stay put. That's what City County of Honolulu is emphasizing, Alma.
So if you were caught violating that rule, what is going to happen to them?
Okay, the fines. The police has accounted for up to 400 citations so far.
Ooh.
ever since this law was enforced. And I think dozens of arrests have been made. I'm not sure of the fine, but HPD has even tweeted here that they're stepping up enforcement for everyone's safety, especially out in the beaches and other attractions, where tourists and residents are normally, normally go to.
All right. Thank you so much. Alfred, I know it's early morning over there. Thank you for making time for us. Waking up everybody.
Alfred Asanas, Alfred Asanas, Eagle News. We live in interesting times. Aloha, Alma.
Aloha.